Hello and welcome to Talk Bowling, episode 57. I'm John Congdon.
I'm Tony Rucco. Talk Bowling is proud to be bringing you the latest information from the bowling industry, bowling tips, and updates on the largest internet bowling website, bowlingball.com.
Nice.
All right.
We'll get to why we haven't been here for a couple weeks a little bit later. How about
Sure.
that?
Okay.
All right, let's get into today's episode. Walter made a comment that he checked with Storm a while back, and a product rep mentioned that found that sometimes super glue can actually cause a chemical reaction with the cover stock. Actually heats up, and because of the two different chemical compositions, and that's why they have recommended gluing at the core or inner shell to avoid cracking. And you said you mentioned that on the last episode.
Yeah, I haven't ever heard the part of trying to glue down lower so you're at the core or the inner shell. That's new to me. Maybe that makes sense, I guess. Yeah, I've heard that the glue can react with the cover stock. Obviously, it's a reactive resin. They call it that because it's still, that's why you'll see sometimes reactive balls will change colors. You'll get that white streak and stuff. It's because those chemicals are still doing their thing. So yeah, I guess that makes good sense. Maybe we could try that, gluing a little lower.
But the cover stock is really only
it depends. It's not really thick. It should still work. Yeah.
So when you were gluing, you were still down near the inner shell.
Yeah, probably closer. I glue towards the top though. If you watch that video, I usually keep it closer to the top. So the guys at Storm definitely know what they're talking about, and they do a lot more testing than we ever will. So,
but you never really had a lot of problems with it.
No.
So
no.
Take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, and he also asked if the finger bridge is too close, no less than 3/8 of an inch, it can contribute to bridge cracking, weakening the area, and that is true. They've started to say it always was a quarter, and I think manufacturer warranty is still a quarter, but it has to be 7/8 at the bottom because of the way the finger pitches go. So that'll definitely help as well, keeping the bridge sturdy.
Right, and if you've never really thought about finger pitches, it can be very confusing.
Yeah.
Until you really see how.
Yeah, if you look at it on a little drawing, you'll see how that goes.
Yeah, you're not drilling really straight down towards the center.
Right.
All right, Jesse, you guys get a chance to throw all the new balls for review purposes. I was curious, is there really an actual break-in period for new balls before they really start working well? Any tips to get through the initial break-in phase? And last, do you guys throw the video reviewed balls ahead of time to get used to a ball, or break it in before the video is shot? I just bought the new Storm Prodigy and was told it may take a few weeks before it really starts to work well. Thanks in advance.
Answer your question, no, we don't throw them before we shoot the video. That's usually the first time we put our hand in the ball. And I don't believe in a break-in period. In fact, in my mind, it's just the opposite. The shell is at its best point the first shot you throw it.
Right.
It has no oil on it. It has no absorption. The cover stock is brand new. So, no, I don't think that Prodigy shouldn't take a few weeks. If you watch our Prodigy video, those are the first shots we threw with it, and it rolled perfect. So, no break-in period. Some people claim there is, and some pro shops tell you that. I think they may be meaning for you to get used to the ball reaction.
Yeah, that's a valid point.
It's a different ball than what you've been using, obviously, so maybe it takes a couple games for you to get used to what it does, but
not for the ball to get used to
what it does. No, the ball's ready to go.
All right, that makes perfect sense. Here is the part where we talk about why we haven't been here. JJ made a comment, and it's actually only 6 hours ago. I don't understand why these guys take on the job to do this. They never come out with new episodes on a weekly basis, and whenever they do have a new episode, they say sorry and say they'll be back when they really aren't. I've been watching these guys for a year now. Thank you very much, by the way. And they never have been on a regular pattern. We wait all the time in between episodes, and all we get is a 10-minute video. I don't understand the 10-minute limit and why they can't have longer videos.
I'll let you answer that part.
All right. Well, about the 10-minute video, we try to post all of these on the YouTube. YouTube has a 10-minute limit.
Gotcha. And we've talked about the rest of it before. We appreciate you watching us. We do this as a little bit extra for the company. We started it. People responded well to it. We both work full-time jobs here, and for example, the last 2 weeks, John was on scheduled vacation, and I was traveling to trade shows. So, unfortunately, we don't have fill-ins. If we're not here, no one else does this. My office is across the way from us, and we'll sit at our desks We do try and do them on the same day every week because we have to prepare for those shoots. So trust me, we know we don't want to miss, and we prefer to just have a random schedule where we could do it at our whim, but we don't right now. So hopefully we can get better at that.
Yeah, we do want to have them weekly, and like you said, we will try to get back into that.
But thanks for watching, JJ.
Yes, we do appreciate it.
And why were you up 6 hours ago?
Exactly. It's a little crazy. All right, Buy Costumes is your ultimate source of various Halloween costumes, accessories, and party supplies for people and even pets of all ages. View over 15,000 items from a wide range of genre and categories. Whether you want to go for scary tactics or cutesy costumes, BuyCostumes.com has the most complete set of Halloween costumes for you. You also, as a Talk Bowling viewer, you get 12% off your order by going to buycostumes.com/talkbowling. Help support us by supporting our sponsors.
Nice. All right, real quick thing. It wasn't on here, but I thought I'd bring it up. Our new in the shop section that we've been doing. Obviously, there's a lot of topics we can go into, but we would like to know what you would like to see. We had a lot of response from our gluing in the grip. People wanted to know about that and the tape, how to apply the tape. So if there's anything that you guys want to see, let us know, and we'll get started on working that out. We're actually not doing it in the shop this week because we weren't quite prepared for it. But if you want to leave us a comment or send us an email.
Yep, leave a comment on any Talk Bowling episode. Send an email to questions@talkbowling.com or hit us up on Twitter, twitter.com/talkbowling.
There you go. All right, question of the week. The last episode, the question was, what was the name of the first organization in the United States to attempt to regulate 10-pin bowling? And the answer is the National Bowling Association in 1875.
I forgot to put. I know
Someone got it right because they said something about their grandfather told them the answer.
Yeah,
I saw that much. So we're sorry, but good job.
Goes back to preparation.
All right. And this week's question. What happens to a league bowler's score if they are injured in the middle of a game and cannot complete?
We're back to a little rule questions. Our statistician didn't get us questions for this week.
I know the answer to that question.
It's because it's written right there.
Oh, before that, though.
Liar.
I kind of knew it.
All right. As we said earlier, we do appreciate everyone watching. And I did not put the closing on here. Oops. Anyway, we appreciate everyone watching. In closing, remember that bowlingballcom is free shipping on every item every day.
Yep.
No hidden handling fees, no packaging fees, no insurance fees. The price you see is the price you pay. No surprises.
That's right. I got anything else.
Nothing else?
No.
Well, then that concludes episode 57. Thank you.
Thanks.